Horror fam, what's the deal? Anthony here, man, with a review, okay, for Backrooms. Mr. Solo Dolo here, man. We gonna give you this review for Backrooms, all right? Yes, listen, so me and Monty are A-listers. Talk to us nice, okay? So when I was like, all right, I'm gonna check out Backroom, where she end up going? You guessed it. They go see Michael Jackson for the 5th time. So I was just on a solo journey through the Backrooms. But here, I'm gonna give you my thoughts, man. I'm gonna give you a review on Backroom. Before I do, man, go ahead, like, subscribe to the horror fam, man. We need it, man. You know, we welcome all. We trying to get this content together for y'all. Been a little busy lately, all right, in our careers. So we're gonna find time to give y'all this content. But yes, man, go into the back rooms, all right? Go into the back rooms. What can I say about back rooms? Okay. I will start off by saying at least it's different. All right, it's different, something original. Okay, I know it's a YouTube short, not a YouTube short, but it was on YouTube. The Backrooms was based off like a channel on YouTube or whatever. So that's why people pretty much some people know about the Backrooms. But for me personally, I don't know what the hell the Backroom is. So I was lost going into it, but I'm always open for new things. So I'm going in here with an open mind. So went to the Backrooms, watched the movie. As I was watching there, it was more so the fact that I mean, I don't know if I gotta go watch the YouTube. Some people say no, some people say yeah, to understand the dynamics of the back room. But what I got from it is that like the back room is this open place or this like portal where your thoughts are pretty much like they take thoughts, like stuff you put in the back of your mind, like pretty much I want to say like trauma, and they like use it in the back room. I mean, that's my take, what I got from it, because I mean, it were certain stuff that the characters were mentioning or saw ended up in the back room. So I was like, okay, I get that. The acting, of course, was fire. All right, I enjoyed the acting. That was for sure fire. It wasn't scary, all right. It wasn't no jump scares type of scary. You know, it was more so like Backroom is a psychological horror film. That's what I took from it. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It was just one of those things where I sat there and I was like, huh. But it wasn't like I was intrigued to learn more about the back rooms. I'm like, back room can be an anthology, you know. I'm quite sure it is on YouTube, but it can be different people going into the back room and different thoughts getting collected and stuff. So that's a good sign. You know, it will probably be more back rooms because it's already number one. I think it made 80 million, so for sure it's gonna be another one. It's gonna be another back room. And on top of that, shout out to the director, man. 20 years old, man, got a number one movie. That's nuts. Okay. It's like I was just out partying and bullshitting at 20, but this guy got a number one movie in America, you know, and that made 80 mil. So shout out to him. But yeah, as far as like the story and everything goes about the back rooms, it was like it's cool, but it ain't enough for me. All right. Like I left the theater like, mm, that's really all I can say about Backrooms. That I left the theater like, it wasn't like nothing spectacular. It's a cool ass concept, but it's just one of those things where it's just like you gotta go in here like with your thinking cap on, okay? If you come in here just watch a horror movie, ain't nothing horror about it. I mean, it had like one probably scene that was horror, but other than that, not really, not really. So yeah, this is psychological horror. Sometimes they can be hit or miss. This in this case, it was more so like I'm gonna say it's a miss for me because when I left the back rooms, I wasn't like in awe. I was just like, that's it. You know, I had this same feeling with Long Legs. People was hyping up Long Legs, and I'm like, okay, bet. I went to go see Long Legs, and Long Legs was very, very disappointing. I haven't watched it since. I'm not going to because I was like, damn, people hyped it up, and you know, I was very disappointed. That's the same thing with Obsession. People hyped it up, and I was like, oh man, go to the internet hyping up a new movie. But in this sense, Obsession is kicking ass. All right, Obsession, I told you, is this generation's Paranormal Activity, it is racking up, okay? It's the #2 movie, okay? Backrooms #1, Obsession #2, crazy time we living in. And on top of that, it was supposed to go on digital tomorrow, all right? It got all that's deaded because it's still kicking ass at the theaters and people still want to see Obsession. So I think maybe that's why I'm not so in tune with Backrooms, because Obsession is whooping ass. I saw Obsession again. All right, I took a friend to go see it because I wanted to see their reaction. It's the same reaction. It's good as hell. Everybody enjoying it from word of mouth, and I think that's the time. That's the time frame. That's the problem. You know, right now with Backrooms, it's like it came out at a bad time. All right, Obsession is kicking ass, and people want to see Obsession, still selling out. People are going to the theaters to see Obsession and Michael Jackson. That's it. That's literally it. So yeah, man, Backrooms made its thing, but it's one of the movies that's gonna stand the test of time. I'm gonna run back to, and then I'm gonna enjoy it again. Probably not. It ain't gonna be no Hereditary. I know I trash Hereditary, and then I came around, I was like, no, Hereditary is a classic. It's goated. But for the Backrooms, I like the idea. You know, this can fall under Twilight Zone. Backrooms for sure can be an anthology, can fall under the Twilight Zone. But as far as like just being that movie to watch over and over again to enjoy, nah, not for me. Not for me at all. So with that being said, what is my rating for the Backroom? I am going to give it a 7 out of 10 because I like the concept, like the idea of the Backrooms, but just the movie itself is like, Definitely, if this was Blockbuster, I'll rent it, take it right back, wouldn't think of it again. So that's just my thoughts on Backroom. What do you think? Did you enjoy it? Was it everything you can think of? Am I being too harsh on it? Did I miss something? Let me know in the comments, man. Let's wrap a taste. All right. And with that being said, I'm out of here. I see you when I see you. Peace.